now. It looks like the backs are just waiting as opposed to exploding. They're waiting for the offensive line to slide and look for those gaps in the openings.
Well, that's what you basically have to do against the 46 defense, is kind of slide down the line and basically take the guy whichever way he wants to go. Because if you take a look at this pursuing defense, what they do is they slide along the line of scrimmage. When they're doing it, it gives the offensive man a chance to get an angle at him.
Stevens penetration so far for the Seahawks. They've got it 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 23-yard line. Looking for Largent. He's got it, and it's a touchdown for the Seahawks. Beat the double coverage of Wes Hopkins and Eric Allen. And now he is only one touchdown away from tying Don Hudson's all-time record.
You know, I'm just wondering, again, if the defensive back Allen loses the ball. Here comes Largent. He's down on Allen. Wes Hopkins is going to come in. But the question is now, did he lose the ball? Hopkins comes in and knocks Allen off. But I think that Allen, actually, number 21, lost the ball in the sun. Good pass, right on target.
Normally, Jeff Kemp will be holding on the extra points, but he's one of the 2 inactives today for the Seattle Seahawks. Steve Largent with double duty. As Norm Johnson's on for the point after try. It's perfect, and it's all even at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. That was a 70-yard drive by the Seattle Seahawks. Largent with a 23-yard touchdown, and it's tied at 7.
Is on NBC.
One of football's great rivalries is renewed when the Los Angeles Raiders battle the Kansas City Chiefs.
And it's payback time for Eric Dickerson when he leads the Colts against his former team, the LA Rams. Plus regional action.
NBC football. It's a whole new ballgame.
Steve Largent with that tying touchdown is now only 1 TD away from tying Don Hudson's all-time NFL record. We welcome you back to Veterans Stadium. Along with Paul McGuire, I'm Joel Myers, and the Eagles and the Seahawks deadlocked at 7. Keith Sherman and Mark Hicks waiting for the kickoff from Norm Johnson. It'll be Hicks at the goal line. Barely tripped up. He's out across the 30. At the 31-yard line, the Eagles will put it back into play offensively, and it was M.L. Johnson, the outside linebacker, made the big stop.
And Philadelphia's offense, even though they have 7 points on the board as a result of a blocked punt, and it took them 3 tries from the 1-yard line to get the ball in the end zone, and then they went 3 and out.
There's the defensive front, Green, Nash, and Bryant. They've been together for many years now for the Seahawks. And the secondary is Harper, Jenkins, Glasgow, and Johnson. Give goes to Tony on 1st and 10 from the 30. He squeezes it up to the 33-yard line for a gain of 3. Buddy Ryan really wanted to run the ball because so many teams had so much success running the ball against the Seattle Seahawks last year. The final game of the season, the playoff loss to the Bengals last year, the Seahawks gave up 254 yards on the ground and 3 rushing touchdowns. So that was a point that Buddy Ryan wanted to make very early today.
And Randall is not calling his own play.
On 2nd, 6, he'll give it to Byers on the inside end. Only to the 35 for a gain of a little bit better than a yard. Circling in from the outside linebacker spot, M.L. Johnson making the hit.
No one even checked M.L. Johnson. He was on the end of the line, number 52, and it ended up making the play.
Eagles looking for their first down of the afternoon with 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Third and a little bit better than 5 from their own 35. Cunningham has quick, and the Eagles have a first down with flags down in the play across the 45 up to the 46. He's a great leaper.
You can put the ball up 20 feet in the air. There's a flag over there that's going to involve Keith Jackson. Whether that may be offensive pass interference or not, I'm not sure. You see Quick, just total concentration, goes up and catches the ball with his body. Now, the problem was Hunter, number 23 of the Seahawks, and Keith Jackson were going at it. The flags were thrown there. Now, are they going to call offensive pushing off by Keith Jackson? But he wasn't even involved in the play. Here it comes.
Pass interference, number 88.
bring it all back. They call the penalty on Patrick Hunter, the defensive back for the Seattle Seahawks. And with that touchdown grab, Steve Largent has added to his own consecutive game record with at least one catch in 168 straight games. The Eagles now will go to 4 wide receivers. Cunningham out of the shotgun on 3rd and 5. He's got Quick. There goes Quick. Territory for an Eagles first down to the 41-yard line. Dave Wyman had to come from behind to make the hit. The inside linebacker.
Young receivers, if you're out there and you're looking at Quick, it's just unbelievable. That's the end of the quarter.
Time for adventure. Time to blast to the past with Quantum Leap. See how it all began. Quantum Leap, the movie, Wednesday.
All right, here's Mr. Quick is sitting right here. He's going to come down and he's going to catch the ball, but when he does, just watch his feet after he catches the ball. His feet just never stop moving. Here comes Quick. It's a little slant in, just trying to pick up the 10 yards. Number 24 is Jenkins. He misses. Now Johnny Johnson comes up. He just puts a move on him to the inside. He's got Carter, number 80, downfield blocking for him. But then Wyman, the linebacker, has to come up and make the play.
Here comes the first play of the second quarter. It's 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Seahawks 41-yard line. Anthony will make that mark Hicks on the pitch. In there for Tony. He's got it inside the 40. Let's go for an update now. The NFL Live and Bob Costas.
So, my man, just a few days after homering for the Yankees in Seattle, Deion Sanders doffs the pinstripes, dons the shoulder pads, goes 68 yards on this electrifying punt return against the Rams in his NFL debut. Meanwhile, for the Lions, Barry Sanders, 70 yards and a touchdown in a loss to Phoenix. No word then on whether Satch Sanders plans an NBA comeback.
Higgs breaks tackles and picks up an Eagles first down as we welcome you back to Veterans Stadium, and thank you, Bob Costas, for the update. Mark Higgs in there right now for Keith Byers and making the most of the opportunity.
Higgs in the last preseason game against the Miami Dolphins really played well.
6-2 in the first down department, the first 15 minutes of play. 72 total yards of offense for the Seahawks to only 36 for the Eagles. Eagles threatening to score another touchdown, though. They're inside the 30. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Going deep for Quick. Ball's incomplete, even though there was a lot of contact between Melvin Jenkins, the quarterback, and Mike Quick. As Quick was, it appeared, running up the back of the cornerback.
Well, you know, the fans are booing because Quick runs into Jenkins. But Jenkins has as much right to that ball as Quick has. When that ball's in the air, it's either one of them. He didn't interfere with Quick. The interesting thing on the play is Cunningham. There's just no one near him. Just take a look at it now. Jenkins has as much right to the ball. He did not interfere. They're going to get boos in the home crowd. But there wasn't a man within 5 yards of Cunningham that time when he threw the ball.
Higgs stays in the backfield along with Tony on 2nd and 10. Rifles it for Carter. Carter inside the 20 with a 1st and 10 near the Seahawks 15-yard line. Beautiful move by Chris Carter.
Chris Carter makes the move, and he has Harper out of the way, but he cuts back into him. He really did. He had him beaten. When you're going to see Chris Carter, number 80, coming down. Now watch what he does to Harper. Here's the move. He has him beaten right here. If he stays out there, he may go for the touchdown. But he cuts back to the inside, and Harper makes the play.
The reception good for 13 yards. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. 39 grabs last year as Jackson, the tight end, goes in motion. Inside give to Higgs. Can't break that first tackle. It's Brian Bosworth with the stop. Boz missing most of last year with a shoulder injury. He's got something to prove to the fans of Seattle and his teammates as well.
You know, the Boz is so quick from tackle to tackle, and it's very difficult to get around the Boz. Here's the Boz.